Hello everyone, I'm Mohit Jain from MJ's Maths and Stats, and today we have entirely different set of questions related to statistics. So let's begin. The number of accidents in a locality is given below. Number of accidents are these and these are the frequency. Frequency means number of time these many accidents occur. What is the number of cases when 3 or less accident occurs? 3 or less, we just need to add up the frequency for output 0, 1, 2 and 3. 15 plus 19 plus 22 plus 31. 10, 12, 10, 12, 17 and 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 87. The following data relate to the income of 86 persons. Income range is given and the number of person is given and the total number of persons are 86. What is the percentage of persons earning more than rupees 1499? So this is a break for 1499. These many people are earning more than 1499. 36 plus 7. 36 plus 7 is 43. Now the question is, what is the percentage of person earning more than 1499? We need to find the percentage of person. So 43 are earning more than 1499. So percentage equals 43 by 86 into 100. That is 50%. Find the number of observations between 250 and 300 from the following data. Now what's the data? Data related to value more than is given. More than 200 are 56, more than 250 are 38, more than 300 are 15. We need data between 200 to 300. So if I mark this as like 200, 250, 300, 350, that means what is the frequency or the number of observation for more than 250? More than 250 means this coverage is like 38 units, and more than 300 means this coverage is 15 units. So how many should be between 250 and 300? 38 minus 15, that is 23. Cost of sugar in a month under the heads raw material, labor, direct production and other costs are these. These are the 4 different types of costs associated with production of sugar. Units, it can be in anything. What is the difference between their central angles for the largest and smallest components? When they are calling about central angles, that means these 4 components, they are drawing it up on a pie chart. That's why the word central angles are used. Now we know that total central angle of any circular diagram is 360 degree, which represents 100% of the data. The question asked is largest and smallest component. Largest component is 35 and smallest component is 12. So the difference between 35 and 12 is 23. Now how much is 23 as far as the total percentage is concerned? The total is 12 plus 20 plus 35 plus 23. 5, 10, 1, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the central angle for the difference between the largest and smallest component would be 23 by 90 into 360 degree. 4 times 92 degrees is the answer. Following data relates to income of 90 people. What is the percentage of person earning more than 2500? So here we have the barrier 2500. These two are the group of people earning more than 2500, that is 45 out of 90, that is 50%. Once again, B. Find the number of observations between 350 and 400 from the following data. Values, more than type values are given. Okay, this is more than 300 and this is more than 400. So between 300 to 400, number of observation would be 25 minus 12. We have seen this in a previous question just now. So it would be 13, option A. In year 2000, Out of total 1750 workers, 1200 were members of a trade union. Members were 1200, non-members 550. The number of women employed was 200. Women employed 200, of which 175 did not belong to trade union. That means 25 belongs to trade union. In 2004, there were 1800 employees who belonged to a trade union. Okay, members of trade unions were 1800, and 50 who do not belong to trade union. Non-members 50, total 1850. Of all the employees in 2004, 300 were women, of whom we have women employees 300, of whom 8 did not belong to the trade union. That means 292 belongs to the trade union. On the basis of this information, the ratio of female members of the trade union in 2000, that is 25, and 2004, that is 292, should be 25 is to 292. Option D. Out of 1000 persons, 25% were industrial workers, that is 250, and the rest are agricultural workers, 750. 300% enjoyed World Cup matches on TV. 300 persons. 30% of the people who had not watched World Cup matches, that means those are 700 of those, no TV. 30% of such workers were industrial workers. That means 700, 30% is 210. What is the number of agricultural workers who had enjoyed World Cup matches on TV? We are looking out for this number. So 700 minus 210 is 490. 750 minus 500, 250, this is 260. So our answer is 260. Find the arithmetic mean of the numbers. We know that arithmetic mean is simply summation of all numbers divided by given numbers. But if we look at these numbers is like 3, 5, 7, 9 with difference 2, means numbers are in AP. If numbers are in AP, arithmetic mean is simply A plus L by 2. First term plus last term divided by 2. In this case, AM would be 3 plus 47 by 2, that is 25. Now, question number 110. Here also we need to find the mean, but 0 is also there in the data. So what? 0 is also treated as member of the distribution as far as mean, and when they ask you to calculate mean, they are actually asking you to calculate arithmetic mean. 0 should also be considered. So 3 plus 5 is 8, 6, 14, 21, 30, 42, 44. So arithmetic mean would be 44 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 and not 7. It should be divisible by 9 and not 7. So it is 4.89. Find the arithmetic mean of the natural numbers from 1, 2, 3 till n. As we have discussed right now, natural number series is nothing but an AP series with common difference 1. So AM of this series would be first term plus last term divided by 2. That is n plus 1 by 2 in option C. If the AM of 3, 5, x, 12, 17 is 9, find the value of x. We just need the sum of these 5 numbers divided by 5 should be equals to 9, isn't it? 8, 17, 25, 35, 37. 37 plus x is 9 into 5 is 45. X is 45 minus 37, that is 8. Find the arithmetic mean of few numbers with weights. When weights are given, then arithmetic mean is simply x into w divided by summation of w. 8 into 3, 24, plus 1 into 2, 2, plus 6 into 5, 30, divided by sum of weights. 3 plus 2 plus 5 is 10. So this is 20, 30 and 56 by 10, that is 5.6. If a variable assumes the value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with frequencies 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, here frequencies and weights both means the same, so it would be simply summation fx by summation f if we are considering frequencies. 1 into 1 is 1, 2 into 2 4, 9, 16, 25 divided by total of frequencies. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 is 15. 25, 31, 41, 50. 55 by 15 should be the arithmetic mean. 5 times 11, 5 times 3, so this is 3.67. If there are two groups containing 30 and 20 observations and having 50 and 60 as arithmetic mean, then the combined arithmetic mean is simply multiply this 1500, 1200, add up 2700, find how many members are there in the combined group, 50, then the combined average is 2700 by 50, 54. The average weight of students in a class of 35 is 40 kg. So 35 is my n, then my x bar is 40 kg. So total weight of these many people would be 35 into 40, that is 1400. If the weight of teacher is included, now we have 36 people, average rises by half, that is 40.5. So how much is 36 into 40.5? 1458. So the weight of the teacher is 1458 minus 1400, that is 58. Option D. The average salary of a group of unskilled worker is 10,000 and that of a group of skilled worker is 15,000. If the combined salary is 12,000, then what is the percentage of skilled worker? I'll use rule 6 butterfly diagram to solve this in no time. 10,000, 15,000 and the average of these two groups is 12,000, which is written in the center. Distance from 12,000 and 10,000 is 2,000 and distance from 15,000 to 12,000 is 3,000. That means ratio is 3:2. Ratio of unskilled worker to skilled worker is 3:2 in this particular fact group of workers. What is the percentage of skilled worker? Percentage of skilled worker is 2 by 3 plus 2, that is 5 into 100, that is 40%. If the AM and HM of two numbers is given, then the GM will be. Now what is the relationship between arithmetic mean, harmonic mean and geometric mean of the few set of numbers which are given? The relationship is GM square is equals to AM into HM. A handy formula to know. So here GM square would be AM is 5 and HM is 3.2. 5 into 3.2 is 16. So GM of the number is root 16, that is 4. If the AM and GM of 10 observation are both 15, that means AM and GM both is 15, it is quite evident that when AM is equals to GM, then AM will be equals to GM will be equals to HM. Or we can also prove with help of the formula which we have used it. If AM and GM are equal, that means x square is x into HM. If I cancel out this, HM would be x, isn't it? So for symmetrical distribution, for values for same values, When all the observations takes the same values, AM is equals to GM is equals to HM. Then what is the value of HM? Value of HM is 15. And if otherwise all the observation are not same, then AM would be always greater than GM would be greater than HM. If the AM and GM of two numbers is 6.5 and 6, then the two numbers are. We can very easily use options and find the best fit. If two numbers are there, A and B, then AM would be A plus B by 2. GM is root over AB. And if HM is also asked, that is 2AB upon A plus B. Fine. But do we have any relationship where we can calculate this AM and GM? Do we have any relationship where AM and GM can be used and we can directly find the value of these two numbers? Yes. If AM of two numbers is A and GM of two numbers is G, then the two numbers are A plus minus root over A square minus G square. 6.50 plus minus root over 6.50 square is 42.25 minus G square is 36. That is 6.50 plus minus 6.25. 6.25 is 25 square, so that would be 6.50 plus minus 2.50. 6.50 plus 2.50 will give 9 and 6.50 minus 2.50 will give 4. So the two values are 9 and 4, option B. Find the median of the following numbers. Okay. Whenever we need to find median, what does we mean by median? Median means central value, who is at the center of the distribution. So first of all, we need to arrange observation in ascending order. Let me only ask you to arrange them in ascending order. Then we can easily find the central value. Like for example, 721, 2, 5, 8, 4, 9, 6, 7. We first need to arrange them in ascending order. So we have 2, then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now how many numbers are given? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So median would be 7 plus 1 by 2, that is 8 by 2, fourth element or fourth observation. Either you go from left to right or you go from right to left. Median is the fourth observation. If we go from left to right, 1, 2, 3, 4, that is 6. If I go from right to left, 1, 2, 3, 4, that is 6. So median of these number is 6. Let's take up one more example. 722. Find the median. First quickly arrange it. 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 11. Now here we can see that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 observations. Then 6 plus 1 by 2 is 3.5. Now how do we calculate 3.5? 3.5 is nothing but third observation plus fourth observation divided by 2. 1, 2, 3, third observation, 4, fourth observation. Now median would be 6 plus 8 by 2, that is 14 by 2, 7. This we have calculated from left to right. You can also calculate from right to left. You will end up getting the same result. 1, 2, 3, third observation is 8 and the fourth observation is 6. That will also give us 7. What is the value of first quartile? Now what do you mean by quartile? Quartiles divides distribution in 4 equal halves. That means first quartile would be dealing with 25% of the distribution. Second quartile would be dealing with 50% of the distribution, that is central value, which is also known as median. And third quartile would be dealing with 75% of the distribution. We need 3 cuts to divide the data into 4 equal parts, isn't it? So this is to quartile 1, quartile 2, quartile 3, and data should be always arranged in ascending order. So let first arrange this. We have 10, 12, 15, 16, 18, 20, 23 and 28. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 members. Quartile, first quartile would be given by 8 plus 1 by 4. That is 9 by 4th member. 9 by 4 is 2.25th of the member. 2.25th of the distribution means second distribution plus for 25% of difference between third observation and second observation. So the first quartile would be second observation is 12 plus 1/4 of third observation minus the second observation. 12 plus 3 by 4 is 12.75. The third decile for the following number is, now what do we mean by decile? Divides data in 10 equal parts. D1 would be given by n plus 1 by 10. We need to find the third decile. Then third decile formula would be 3 by 10 into n plus 1th element from left to right, because we are arranging data in ascending order. So if we arrange this in ascending order, it is 9, then 10, 11, 12, 15, 18, 20 and 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 observations are given. So D3 is 8 plus 1 into 3 by 10th element. 9 into 3 is 27. 2.7th element we are looking out for. Now 2.7th element means second element plus 0.7 means 7 by 10. 7 by 10th of third element minus second element. Second element from left is 10 plus 7 by 10 of third element is 11 minus 10. So that would be 10 plus 11 minus 1 is 1, 0.7. That is 10.7. Third decile of the distribution is 10.7, option B. The mode of the following observation. Okay, what do you mean by mode? Mode means observation occurring with highest frequency. Means the observation which occurs the highest number of time in the given data. If we see 4, 1, 2, 4 is occurring 2 times, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 is occurring 4 times, 2, 1, 2, 2 times, 5, 2 times, 7 1 time, 6 1 time. That means 3 have occurred 4 times. Mode of the distribution is 3, because 3 is the observation occurring with highest frequency 4. Mode is 3. The AM median is given, then what is the value of mode? Now when mean, median and mode, all three are there for a given set of distribution, we call it asymmetrical distribution, then they follow the relationship mean minus mode is equals to 3 times mean minus median. So let's use it now. Mean is 26.8 minus mode equals 3 times 26.8 minus median is 27.9. So this would be 3 into minus 1.1, that is minus 3.3. Therefore, mode equals 26.8 plus 3.3, 29, 30.1, option B. Let's do one more quickly based on the same formula so that we can remember the formula now. If the mean and mode is given, find the value of median. Okay, mean is 60.4 minus mode is 50.2 equals 3 times mean 60.4 minus median. So this is 10.2 by 3 equals 60.4 minus median. 10.2 by 3 is 3.4. Therefore, median should be 60.4 minus 3.4, that is 57. Option C. In a class of 11 students, 3 students were failed. 3 students failed. 8 students who passed secured this marks. That means if I want to arrange these marks in ascending order, we will have the first 3 marks of these 3 students and then the marks of these 8 students, isn't it? So the next would be 10, then 11, 12, 14, 15, 20, 24, 26. So these are the marks of 11 students. What will be the median marks? We know the drill for median. Median is 11 plus 1 by 2, that is 6th element, either from left or from right. If I calculate from left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or from right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, median is 12. Median marks of this class is 12. So whatever be the score of these 3 people, that would be less than 10 because they have failed, and obviously they would have scored less than 10. So that doesn't make any difference with our median. Median is not affected by the presence of extreme values. If this is 26 or 26,000 even, then also median would be 12. The median of the data. Again we need to just arrange. Let's check. 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11, 12, 15, 18, 19. It's already arranged. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So median would be 13 plus 1 by 2th element from left or right. That is 7th element from left or right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Median is 10, that is option B. Find the mode of the following numbers. We know what the drill for mode. We need to identify the number with the highest frequency. 7, I can see only once. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 is coming 8 times. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 3 is coming 11. Let me check for 5. No, 5, 2, 5 is 1. 2 is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So 3 is coming with the highest frequency. That is 11. The mode of the distribution is 3. Find the median of. Let me write the number first. We know that we need to write it in ascending order. Now, can we do this without actually writing it in ascending order and saving 10 seconds of our life? It's simple. Identify the highest one, 91, delete. Lowest one, 29, delete. Second lowest, 33, delete. Second highest, 88, delete. Third highest, 86, delete. Second one, larger than 33 is 54, out. And 86 less is 72, out. 33 more is 57, out. We are left with 61 and 70. That is 2 people. 61 plus 70 by 2. 4.5, 65.5 is the median. What is the standard deviation of? Few numbers are given. Now what do you mean by standard deviation? Standard deviation equals root over summation x square by n minus summation x by n whole square. Now these all are my x, but as we can see that there are 5 3s, there are 5 9s, and there are 5 10s. Okay, so when the frequency of occurrence of all the observation is same, in that case just the standard deviation of 5, 9 and 10 would be same as standard deviation of 555, 999, 10, 10, 10. That means if frequency is same, just find the simple standard deviation. No frequency deviation format is required. Now what is the total of x? 24. X square 25, 81, 100, total is 6 and 20. So standard deviation equals 206 by 3 minus 24 by 3 whole square. That would be 206 by 3 minus 24 by 3 is 8, that is 64, root over 206 minus 192, 206 minus 180 and 12, 192 by 3 root over 14 by 3, or that is root 14 by root 3. If I multiply numerator denominator by root 3, I'll get root 42 by 3. That fits in option B. Root 42 by 3 is the standard deviation. If the standard deviation of first n natural numbers is 2, then the value of n must be. Now there is something which we should know. Standard deviation of first n natural numbers is given by root over n square minus 1 by 12. We can use the previously given formula in question number 732, and we can deduce this formula directly. Standard deviation, this is the symbol used for standard deviation. Standard deviation for n natural number is given by root over n square minus 1 by 12. Now this is equals to 2 according to the sum. That means n square minus 1 by 12 is equals to 4. 4 into 12 is 48, plus 1 is 49. N square is 49. Therefore n is equals to 7. The value of n must be 7. The range of the given number is, now what do we mean by range? Range means highest or the maximum value minus lowest or the minimum value of the given observation. So of the given observation, 9 is the lowest, we got the lowest, and the highest is 20. So range of the distribution is 20 minus 9, that is 11. The standard deviation of these number. See, when the numbers are small, we can use that formula. Summation x square by n minus summation x by n whole square. But I don't prefer this formula when numbers are not small. So first let us find the mean of the distribution, and you can see that how quickly we can calculate it. 4, 5 and 10, 1, 18, 19, 29 by 5 is 58. 58 is the mean of the distribution. We can use this formula. SD is root over summation x minus x bar whole square by 9. Now these all are x and this is x bar. 53 minus 58 is minus 5, square is 25. 52 minus 58 is minus 6, square is 36. 61 minus 58 is 3, square is 9. 60 minus 58 is 2, square is 4. 64 minus 58 is 6, square is 36. Let's add up. 10, 19, 20, 25, 33, 6, 9 and 11. 110. So SD is simply 110 by 5. that is root over 22. Now root over 22 would be greater than 4 but less than 5, and the only option we have greater than 4 and less than 5 is 4.69. Root 22 is 4.69.